Hi, I'm Kilo and I live here in Tarrant County and I'm an artist and musician. I think the biggest thing to remember is that it's not a death sentence. I remember when I found out I was positive, I was really scared at first. I tried a lot of ways to cope with the reality and just sort of working through the misconceptions about the disease. And I think that, it's just not the end. So I think the biggest situation I encountered regarding stigma and HIV was I actually met a partner the week before I found out I was positive. And it was internalized stigma that I was facing. Because when I found out I was positive, I was like, oh girl, this person's not gonna wanna be with me anymore. But that's not the case because then the next week he got on PrEP and he was like, it's no big deal, why are you freaking out? And I was like, oh, so the world isn't all horrible. And that was a really big moment for me to sort of be like, oh, not everyone is gonna treat me like garbage because of this. In fact, I feel like most people won't. I think that the fact that I'm open about being positive with everyone when it comes up has really helped me to normalize in my own personal relationships the fact that I'm HIV positive. It's really kind of a non-issue with my parents, with my friends, like anyone who I'm dating. I'm just like, look, this is a thing. It's not a big deal. I'm undetectable. I can't transmit the virus. Let's not get all, uncomfortable about it. And I think that normalizing something is just talking about it. And that's what leads to acceptance. Shutting down the shame for me is really kind of an exercise in letting go of others' perceptions of me, really kind of trying to be like, okay, look, I don't care what this person thinks of me. And I think that's kind of a practice that I have, started to do aside from being HIV positive most of the time, but kind of just letting go of that. I think that it is a powerful statement just to sort of take the hate of others or the perceptions of others that doesn't align with how you feel about yourself and just sort of be like, okay, I acknowledge that you see that, but that doesn't mean I have to see that for myself, And you can do that in a really loving way too and be like, I see this for you, love this for you, but I need to protect my peace. For someone who's newly diagnosed, my biggest piece of advice would be to take a second. If you have work the rest of the day or something, or you have something, probably cancel that and just take a second, because I know that's what it really took for me. I had to call my mom, I talked to a friend, I was on the phone. I think that's the kind of moment when it's okay, the people around me in my life, people make people, keep going. We need each other. And in a moment like a HIV diagnosis, that's when you need people. So, finding those people, that's the moment that you have to do that. For me, I think that over time, as I started to take care of myself better in general, I think it's a cohesive 360-degree thing that's important. And taking your medication every day also, I feel like, is a commitment to living and choosing life as well for me personally. And I also want to choose life in other ways too. I think that hope is joy in the face of uncertainty. I think that it's the bravery to choose that. But it's those moments of okay, I'm gonna be happy anyways. You can't stop me from being happy. You can't stop me from feeling this joy. I think that's what hope is. And maybe pushing for it to be a little more joyful in the future too. And it's a good thing. My name is Kilo and I'm empowered to thrive.